Yeah, so welcome to this live session. I think I'm very much super excited to be having us right together. Yeah, of course, a whole lot is really happening, and I think we need to draw a sap from what it is that we already seeing right now, and of course, pay attention to what it is that we're learning. I, for one, I've been looking at the beacon market, and of course, it's been acting so very, very interesting. Interestingly, right? I think it's really noteworthy that we have to really face the reality of what the market is actually, displaying, and then so we could, as a matter of fact, learn from this, and then give ourselves important lessons, right? So I think those are very, very noteworthy decision we want to make, especially at this time when it seems as though we are confronted with a lot of uncertainties, and those are reasons why we're here. We want to look into what we call our crypto next move. This is one of the important discussions we always have. And again, I want to say you're welcome. This is David, and of course Elgiod is the name. You're super welcome, and I would want you to make yourself comfortable around here while we make this important decision and discussions. So I'm also trying to ensure that everybody joins us, and then there is nobody left behind as we are making this live presentations, right? Because I think that's very much important, and then we can have people who are also following us. Please, you're encouraged to follow us as much as possible. This was the analysis I made on Bitcoin. I'm already expecting it to come like above here. In fact, I made an entry here quickly around 61,200, but I had a stop loss hit around there. So we're going to probably be waiting for it to come here, because that's the next POI, and I'm going to be explaining what I mean by that. If this is your first time of coming, I mean, this is what we always do here: market analysis, investment analysis, research analysis, and everything that has to do with informing you about what's been happening within the crypto space. And that's what we do essentially here in Guild Space. I am super excited to be having you joining us today. So you have any questions, please do not be in a hurry. Do use the chat and the comment rooms and drop your questions, your concerns, and all of that. I tell you, they will be attended to. So I think that's pretty much very straightforward, and then we can actually look forward to continuing. So on a 1 hour time frame, which I think we've been seeing right now, the market has been acting this way, and I'm still expecting it to come right into the zone, like around 61 900 here, like almost 62,000. I don't know, it's going to be flocking or flying to that level. Hello computer, hello. So those are regular people that always join us. I want to assume my name is Computer, or his name is Computer 2, that's the name. And I'm saying a greeting to you from Nigeria, Africa. Yeah. So guys, I don't know what to actually say would be happening in the next 5 minutes. There are more likelihood, in my opinion, that we're gonna be having the market coming to us high as 62k there, about there. And I think I'm very much optimistic of it quickly coming as high as that. So of course we can actually be anticipating somewhere around 61,900 here, about easily, as a point for the market, right? Easily. So yeah, because now I wasn't thinking the market would come up like that and act boom like as it is doing right now. But of course we can see the market already had its plan to come that high, and I for one, I wasn't thinking we're going to be having the market come that high. So I think we are now faced with the reality of our patience, which we might be absconding from. I for one was thinking we might not need to wait that long. So I had an entry from here around 61,167 here, and I set my stop loss around 61,400 here. So I already had a couple of hits like this. Yeah, with 20%, it's almost like 30% hit. And so I'm just gonna probably be waiting for this, seeing how the market's gonna be probably reacting, and being optimistic. And so that's pretty much how we go about this, right? If the fund were very big, there will be no fear, right? There will be no fear trying to say I want to exit and wait a little bit. So that's essentially what it is, and we're gonna be keeping our eyes closed, looking at the market. Please, if it's your first time for coming, do not forget to join, subscribe, follow. Let's get our audience to a very high point. Don't forget, this is the close of the week, and that's one important thing that I think I need to really be sounding to your very ears. And people are going to be taking profit. So how has the market been in the course of this week? You want to ask yourself. Let's go back quickly to look at it, to looking at a looking at the higher time frame, which is for us now the weekly time frame. The market has been bearish, right? And I think it's continue being bearish. So I mean, this is something that often happens. Two things. the market will have a conclusion, which is closing on the note it began with. If the market started off bearish, it will actually close on the bearish note, and then Saturday, Sunday market will turn bullish. It's something called the weekend reversals. I think people always say that, and I think that's the truth. So, what is my expectation? In all honesty, my expectation will be simply, we're gonna be having the market like Bitcoin going way lower, in my opinion, and then by that I mean checking a 4 hours, a lower hour time frame, 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, and then 15 minutes. We are probably going to be seeing the market giving us reasons to go way more lower, and I think for me that's going to be it. And then somewhere around 10 p.m. West Africa time today, when the market is going to be closing, New York, London, everything is going to be coming to a close standstill. I tell you, we're going to have the market preparing to turn over bullish. So this is what I'm expecting the market to do. I hope it eventually plays that way, but of course what I'm seeing in the market is what I'm going to be interpreting, and I mean, y'all know everybody could be wrong, but that's okay to be wrong. And of course, yeah, so this is my expectation. We're gonna have the market move like that and come this low. So from this low, there's a possibility for us to have a retracement. So a whole lot of thing and a whole lot of thing, but of course I'm still quite, I would say, bearish a little bit on the short term, which is something I'm not shying away from. So we're currently having Bitcoin on $61,500, and those of you who took the trade yesterday can bear witness with me that we entered from somewhere around here, we exit here. This is one reason why it's actually very good to know when to hold the trade for a long time and know when to exit a trade. Okay, because a lot of things that are very much instructive as to defining what exactly it is we should be expecting in the market. So I think I'm going to be looking at a lot of things, and I want you all to just hang around there with me. If you've got questions, don't hold them to yourself. Let me know what it is exactly, and let's talk about that. I really want to hope our YouTube audience are really also enjoying this session. If they've got questions, let me know, right? Because I think that's very much important. Let me invite our folks on Telegram to also join us, right? So they can catch up with the current market updates. So that's essentially what I'm going to be dropping, so they can also join us now. So yeah, guys, I don't know if you've got questions for me, but please let's talk about that. I think it's important. So what is it that we should be expecting from this market? Well, I think on a short time frame, like 5-15 minutes time frame, I'm going to be looking forward to maybe probably opening the buy right now. But I'm actually expecting the market to, in all honesty, come that way and then lead us downwards. So let me take this whole thing off. Let me take a 0.1 buy just to check what we're talking about. Opening the buy from there and then probably taking the profit right here. Okay, so let's see how that works. This is a live demo trading. Please, this is a demo trade, not real account. Yeah, so let's see. So there you have it. It's up $1. And we're going to be looking at that for the next couple of minutes. So be prepared. Probably around 3 p.m. we're going to be having the reversal we're expecting the market to do. And I'm thinking that our stop losses have to be very tight. And of course, we must be very vigilant, right? While we're looking at this whole thing playing out. And while we're going to be waiting for that to play, and of course, we're seeing it rising, falling and rising, fluctuating the pricing of the profit. We're going to be coming back to check that. But nevertheless, let me come look at the market news. We're on fear, and I'm expecting that to change really soon. What's been the top market news we've got? These are the things on my mind right now. So guys, I mean, I hope you all have been enjoying this live stream. Please do not be there not saying anything. Drop a like. Let's do some giveaway. Yeah, lucky crypto giveaway, we always do that. Okay, so we also do comments to win. So I want you to just be very much engaging. And oh my god, we have a lot of likes already. I'm just saying that y'all should actually get rewarded, so we should do that. Thank you for those who've been coming. Let's make this for some 100 participants. You are the best. So we'll be hopefully meeting again next week, I guess next week Monday, and I'm already thinking and making plans around we having some form of podcast and discussions around with some persons around different subject within the blockchain. I think it's important to have some people who are experts so we can talk together. I think that's very important and great. Yeah, that is very important and great. So where are we? Okay, this is where the update is currently. I think while we're gonna be waiting for that, let's look into another analysis. I'm gonna be asking a question soon, so you all can actually grab the red packet. It's available for those who can be very fast and early. Quick one. Let me look into one of this important pair, which is the dollar pair. The strength of the dollar is very, very important. I think that's it. So we're gonna be looking at the market news also and things that's been trending. So we just keep ourselves within the loop, right? So I think that's very much essential, and I think it's kind of interesting, right? So I'm gonna be look at this. What do you think is happening with the dollar, guys? I think the dollar has been strong, and I think it's only gonna be getting strong. I don't know even how to explain this right now. Like, at least the dollar is gonna be getting here. My expectations is we're gonna be having this amount of rise in the dollar, boof, and then we sell. Now, what will happen if the dollar rises? Of course, you all know Bitcoin will sell, crypto will sell, and of course, pairs that have the dollar at by its right side will also sell, like Euro USD especially, and then maybe GBP USD. So I do not know how best to state this, but I mean, those are the realities confronting us right now. Oh, it's good to be bullish when you are so sure of some certain fundamental news. Now look at this. Crypto price today, 11th of October. Bitcoin price holds strong. $35 million loss in latest scam. I'm going to look into that. And then there's so many things that have been, happening, right? The way people have been also selling. I mean, those who scam people and then they come to dump. All those unusual price actions have been making the market look so very, very, I don't know if I'm going to be calling it, I don't know, dirty. Yeah, it makes the market look so dirty. And so I think it's important. It's very much important. So what do we get to see from here now, please? We also have a very critical move coming around from Arkham. There was a sudden increase in price. What exactly is being referred to here? I think we need to look into this, right? So let's just keep ourselves in this loop. Okay, looking at Bitcoin, I hope it doesn't just remove my stop loss and it's going to be going downwards, but in all honesty, let's just keep looking at the market. That's the truth. I'm thinking we're going to be having the market selling this day, at least latest by 3:15 p.m, but I'm expecting it to rise upward a little bit. So let's keep looking at that. So hey, thank you everyone for saying greetings. I'm also looking at the live rooms also to see how we're faring. So what's the talk around this, and then the talk around this, and the talk around this, I think it's important. A good label in the crypto industry, and of course in international nations and the ties they have. Okay, so the crypto market today has shown stability over the past previous day, with the global market currently cap sitting around 2.14 trillion. I think that's something we also have to look into the data. We're going to be having a quiz soon, right? So let's look at the total market cap of the entire crypto market. Yeah, guys, look at this. There's no reason for me to think we're not going to be coming here, right? There's still no reason. Looking at this, because I'm expecting it to go like this. It didn't go like that, and then for some reasons we are holding strongly this diagonal, this sort of downtrend kind of, and so there are high chances I'm going to be expecting the market to come like this first, at least like this. I don't know. So we just have to keep looking at the market from the angle it conveys to us. So now this is it. The crypto market sits at 2.14 trillion, 2.1, as you can see, 2.104 trillion dollars, and yes, while investors remain cautious as of fear and greed index sits at 37, signaling the presence of fear. In the meantime, okay, legal happenings around Bitfinex Act continue as the U.S. prosecutors suggest 18-month prison for Ethan Morgan for being involved in the laundering of 120,000 stolen Bitcoin. On the other hand, the industry also came across the latest scam wherein the victim lost $35 million when clicking on a malicious permit link. So I think these are things that still makes crypto look so uninteresting, unattractive, I think, and it's very much important, okay, to state this statement of fact, right? That see, whenever you see things like this happening in crypto, it only begs, it only informs people that see we are still very much, I don't know if I'm going to be saying light years behind the expectation of the technology. It just recovered. I mean, there's always this terrible smear that comes around new development. I know, right? But it's been almost 2 decades of Bitcoin launching, and then we still have a lot of people whose interest is just finding out to not contribute to the blockchain. but uh how to probably you know cheat on innocent people, I think, which is in my own opinion very very wrong, very very wrong. So I think that pretty much all I've got to really say. Let's do a quiz, or let's do a comment to win. So let's give a pool of 50,000 BTC token, and those who could comment would also be a part of it. Don't be in a rush. Don't forget we have this long trade, right, which implies market is sort of buying, and we're going to be probably closing that right now. That means if you had actually entered a long while we entered, you will have been a very good profit. And so we're going to probably take the profit here while we're going to be entering a new sell somewhere around here. So let's do comment to win. What's the comment? Nice talk. So you want to comment that? All right, so I think that's one of such ways of encouraging people and making room available for folks to also get to share yeah, whatever resources are available in our disposal. So guys, what do you think you want to do? That's a question. So, and what if the market does not respect our entry point? I mean, I'm waiting for that, right? That's why your stop losses have to be very, very solid. I mean, those are things you have to begin away, and then you weigh out your options and then come to a conclusion. So, at the very end, what matters is not just about profiting, it's about how you survive, right? So, futures trading, derivatives trading are all a lot of lessons for you all to get. So, there's a new task up for everybody to actually get into, and all of that. We have a very short time for that. So guys, let me keep reading the market news that I have before me right here. The Bitcoin price has held its ground firm as it rises just above the 61k mark. I mean, we already saw that. Irrespective of the minor fluctuations, well, I think people got in minor fluctuations very very interesting, and this article is portraying or explaining, or revealing the possibility of Bitcoin price ranging within a predictable bandwidth, and that successfully investors keep keen on this psychological level at 65k, which is a crucial level for traders. So, I mean, this article is explaining that traders are beginning to think of this 65k level as one that the market might soon break. Well, I'm also expecting that. I would really want something like that to happen in the market, in all honesty. But the truth is, the market doesn't just act that way, right? That's the truth. It doesn't act the way we want it to act. And so we just have to keep our eyes within the balance medium or midpoint, the balance midpoint between fundamental and technical analysis. Do not be extremely leaning. Do not extremely lean to a particular point. Like, it's almost 3 p.m. We're already up on that point that we made reference to. Now, the best thing to do right now in the market, in the indicator the market is acting this way, is to what's it called? Bring your stop loss above your entry and be in anticipation. So I think 61,700 just got smashed, and I think we're gonna be having the market get, we're gonna be having quiz soon. Thank you for those who've been requesting for us to have the quiz. Yes, so let me check. All right. All right. Yeah. So so I think that's very much it, my opinion. 61,700, 61,900. My expectation for us to enter a short, it's gonna be like a $61,900. So I'm still gonna be looking out for that. Please, if you enjoying this show, let me know what exactly it is you're talking about. We have very limited offers and timing for us to to get prepared get prepared with. So guys, we are currently in profit in this trade. We opened this trade long, right, in this live session, and if you had joined us and you took the trade, I think you also would have been in profit. And this is how trading is all about: analyzing the market, taking your stance, and all of that, and believing that you're gonna be winning, I guess. So that's essentially what it is. So yeah, so I do really hope everybody's really enjoying this discussion. I want to be so sure, like really really want to be so sure. So now here you go, you see that we're writing, we're almost there. Are you seeing this? We're almost there right now. We're almost at the point of entry. I want this trade to happen right now. It's almost 3 p.m. and I think this is very very beautiful, the way it's happening, the way it's moving. I think we might soon smash 61,900 as our entry. Once that happens, We want to be so sure. 850 already entered, 61,850, which is a nice point. It's a nice point actually. 61,850 is a nice point to enter this market. And not want to miss out of this trade is one big deal. 61,850 just happened, and that was the exact point I made available for people to actually go trade. So I don't know if I'm not going to be missing out on the big thing right now, because of my, I don't know, impatience or greed. I don't know what exactly to call it. 870. Okay, 870, fine. So let me keep waiting. I'm still going to be very much optimistic that we're going to be having 61,900 happening. So I think if you had actually partook in this, what do you want to call it right now, trade or whatever, you would have been in a very nice profit. I just hope this thing has not closed us in losses. 35, 35. Okay. Okay. So let me just okay, I don't know, but let me close this trade. It's almost 3 o'clock. I'm gonna be probably entering the short from here. I don't know, because this point is a very good point to still hold up to. Let me just say 61,850. Yeah, I just hope this is not gonna be like a very stupid trade we're taking. I do really hope we are right on track. Okay, the market is just fluctuating back and forth. Yeah, I know how it, it acts. So we right here, it's interesting. Let's take a break. I'm gonna be right back. Let's do some quizzes. What chat am I on? If you know what exact chat it is, you want to let me know in the live room. A lot of people get to be rewarded with the airdrop, and I think that's interesting. If you love what we're doing, please just comment well done or whatever you can comment in the live session. Guys, do you think this market is going to be getting to the point we're expecting to get to? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Do you think the market is going to be getting to where we're expecting to get to? Do you think so? Do you think so? Or are you like me and you're already concerned about entering? I'm also thinking I'm already thinking of actually entering. I don't know, this is my P and D array. If I draw it from here, okay, from here, let me just draw it like this. Yeah, this is my P and D array. P and D array is actually very beautiful, and I'm thinking I must not miss out of this trade. So let me just open a little here, 15 count. So I don't know. Yeah, we're just trying to maintain a posture. I don't know. Yeah, just guys, the market is not for the weak. I don't know how better to say this. So if getting here is still very much fair, but I mean, you could be so concerned like I am. So the summary of this whole thing is everyone has already been optimistic about the market, and I think that's going to be happening next week. I'm going to be extremely long, like bullish. This market is going to be closing bearish, in my opinion. Excuse me. So from the weekend, Sunday is going to be like the best time to think of opening a long with a very small leverage and waiting for the market to do its thing. Yeah, my opinion. So what's this news about? A very critical move came from Akam. There was a sudden increase in what exactly? In price. Come look at this. ARKMUSD. I will be asking a question. What chart am I on? What chart am I on? It's already 3 p.m. guys. I'm thinking of going back to enter this short position. See that? Akam just went whoop, $1.5. Unusually. I'm thinking of actually entering yeah, I'm thinking of actually entering a short, but let me just, it's already 3 p.m. right now guys, and 3 p.m. is one of such moments where I want to see the market giving us a final clarity of where it is headed. So the market's on 61,650. I'm going to be looking at that quickly, but of course this account, it just made how many percent pump today? So today is 11th, so from the 5 a.m. in the morning, it has done like 23% pump. I think it went to grab liquidity there. I can't see going to be shortened, possibly. Yeah, if anyone actually has the boldness, it's good to also open a short on Akam, right? Like that into like somewhere around here. Let's make it more realistic. So something like that is probably going to be happening around Akam. So I think there's a free analysis for everybody who's been joining. So okay, I'm actually split my funds, I think. Yeah, buy liquidity. This is it. This analysis I'm looking at and I'm making already in my head. Let me show it to you quickly. So buy liquidity is we're taking out from here. Then we have market structure shift somewhere around here because we're still very much bearish. Yeah. Then internal energy was taken out, and then you have that. So I'm thinking Arkham is going to be selling. So that's one absolute thing that's already rising in my mind. So what do you think I'm going to do? I want to go open a little bit of my trade on Arkham. I will divide them into two. Yeah, I'll divide them into two. I would open that with a 20x. Because of BTC, I'm gonna be like, look at that. You just grab liquidity above, and I think it's gonna be about time for it to sell. So I think the worst case scenario is I can like rising a little bit more, which I'm still trying to understand if it's gonna be doing. So let's just go on a short on Arkham. I hope that's a wise decision, my own opinion. I'm on a 20x short on Arkham. Oh my god, I don't think so. Let me just put a very nice stop loss. I'm thinking this is a good spot to enter a very solid short, and then little did I realize that may be very, very wrong. Very wrong, actually. Oh my god, I'm not expecting this, and I'm actually handicapped. Like, I don't even know what to do right now. Let me put a stop loss at 1.57. Okay, I'm not expecting to get it, but that would be very, very sad one if it gets there. Yeah, because I'm expecting Arkham to get like 1.2. I don't know, like 20x is this huge. I thought it was like the conventional 20x, so every other trade I do take. Interesting. I didn't know. Is this funny? So I'm making it short because of my expectation. I don't know if I'm sweating out already. I think I am. Guys, we just opened a short on Arkham. I'm going to be opening it right here. I was just telling you where I put my stop loss on real trade. Like, yeah. I don't know how many count of Arkham did I open. I'm not even sure. Like this. So I'm also thinking of opening a short on BTC right now because we've been waiting for so long for it to dump, and then it's been maintaining this posture. And I know how the market could actually, surprise someone. All of those are making at reasons why I'm thinking 1.57. This way I put my stop loss right on the retrade. So I'm just hoping it's actually still respects all of that, my expectations. So if you just come way lower like this, 1.27 is gonna be like a very good take profit spot. So 617 already is like is the market presenting a very nice opportunity to enter, and I'm trying to ask myself, is this it? I'm gonna be probably entering. I don't know if I can use a 50x leverage. I don't know if it's smart or wise, or it's not either. So I don't know, because sometimes you ask yourself questions: is it wise? Is this a good time to enter the market? Entering now, will that mean impatient? Entering later will mean being insensitive? All of those questions are things that always and often rise in the minds of traders. So, but of course, whichever we have just tried entering the market already now. So I think I just hope all right, right. I don't know what exactly to make out of this, but I think we just have to both in one's mind and move along. I don't know. So I think it's just best to apply stop losses and prepare for the worst. Yeah. So what's the critical move we have in here? I think the best is Arkham Rising, that eye, and I mean, a lot of people are going to be thinking of longing it and maybe possibly shortening, like some of us are going to be doing. Whichever of us gets to win the battle of entering Arkham, we'll get to tell the better story, I guess. So I don't know what exactly is right, and just pure analysis. And my bias is simply we are in a very good bearish point, but I'm beginning to lose sight of what matters because I was thinking of this opportunity Akam is going to present it. I think Akam is going to be buying more. Maybe I'm going to be probably closing my trade so early because I don't know. I think everyone's bias on Akam is very unusual right now and probably strong. I don't even know what exactly, but I'm actually thinking it's going to be selling, my opinion, because of the way it had the shifted market structure. Guys, the market will always be itself. So I just don't know what exactly we should be making out of this right now. I just don't know. Let's take a break. I'm going to be right back. Enjoy the session. Break time is on. Peace. All right. I think we're so back, guys. Apologies. In all honesty, we just had to take the break quickly, and I think it's better we have the break than we don't. I think that's also very great. A minute, please. So, what are we doing right now? We are still on a short. Sorry, here my face. So, I mean, the quiz is already up for those who could actually make the most of it, right? What are we doing today? We're actually going on a very important short in the market, right? I'm just thinking, right? Many things in my mind, right? The Bitcoin market is going to probably be shorting from here, in my opinion. And my opinion is that Arkham is also probably going to be shorting from here also. If Arkham shorts and break below this point, that's very good profit for whoever it is that enters the trade. But these are all speculations, right? So I think it's what it is. It's what it is. So that's all I've got to say. I think we've just made the most of today. Everything seems to be up, but I think it's also going to be having a reversal. So we just do not need to be over excited about everything that's right actually seemingly going up right now. Just keep having a close look on the market. I don't know, but yeah, I think that's the truth. Just having a close look on the market and just keep watching it. I think that's a better way to go about it right now, because you just cannot tell. Oh my god, this account trade, maybe I shouldn't have traded it, I'm not sure. I don't know, I easily jump at opportunities. I saw it long and I was like, if it's gonna be dumping, it's gonna be dumping hard. So what I did, I went on it, and I went on it because of analysis. I'm so sure it's gonna be dumping, my opinion, because they're taking out internal liquidity, and then this is just looking like some corrective pump. My opinion is it's gonna also be dumping. So I did run on it, and I should have just waited. Also, I could have just ticked out to trade, have analyzed. I'm just being optimistic right now. This is a very bad corner to put oneself as a trader, and most of the times it also goes south. Trades like that always go south. So that's the thing. So guys, I think we need to just face reality and read some market news, and then come back to check what's the result of the trade. Put stop loss in the trade and just move off. The worst is going to be in loss of money, which of course none of us are praying for. But of course, it's yeah, something just happens, and then you just may not be able to control them. But the best you can do is to minimize maybe the loss and then move on, I guess. So I think that that's it about Arkham trade right now. Maybe I'm gonna probably diversify the leftover fund into BTC, because I think I already have stop loss it on the Arkham trade. Yeah, so you can imagine, made a lot of losses today on the live trading. So, and those are part of the things that you also must all pay attention to when it comes to trading. You just do not want to be caught off guard, and yeah, that's unexpected. So just keep yourself within the cycle, and just keep watching the market. I think it's better I could have just traded the coin I've been trading all along, which is BTC, waiting over this to 58,800. So that will have been a better angle of profits. In all, it's good to be very grateful. So guys, that's it. We see very much in a profit in this trade, and then we had you can see that the account history. How many dollar loss right now? $17 loss on this particular account. So I had a loss also in my real account on trading account. That's part of the journey, and we're still on the short on BTC. So the news we have here is saying that Nigeria court, which is going to be the final thing we're going to be talking about today, Nigeria court rejects bail request for Binance executive Tigran Kambayan, and this is many things. So Kambayan requested bail citing his worsening health condition. However, the Nigerian court, according to Bloomberg, denied this request. Nonetheless, the court ordered the prison to send him to the hospital for treatment. This development has resonated within the crypto industry, crypto markets, and yes, has brought to light the challenges Binance faces under international law. The company is battling various legal hurdles, and I think these are things that crypto bodies also tend to struggle with globally. I think those are facts that we cannot throw into the trash can. We need to face as reality what exactly the market is suffering from right now. So when I mean suffering from, I mean sometimes it's kind of painful. So this is the truth. This is the truth. So guys, let me know what you all think in the comment section. I think for me, I'm still very much assured of the fact that we are within a very good call point, right? So, and I've been holding up very well. Yeah, I don't know, I could have just waited on this my long short position at 61,900. I did set this today, and I could have waited, but I didn't wait. Because sometimes you just want to be preempting the market. Those things happens. There's no one who is the best of trader, and those are the things that happen to the market. So guys, I think it's pretty much interesting. We've been able to have a lot of conversation in the past few moments, and let me see those who, wow, nobody got the red packets. Interesting. We did share the red packet and people were not getting it. I'm actually very much surprised. Those who've been our long-time followers are already aware we do the red packet and all of that. So I think it's great to share away, but I would have loved it if people actually get to share part of the red packet, which of course is part of what we do. I think in our next stream, most likely next week Monday, you want to be on the spot with us. We will be talking and making discussions around the market, discussing about the Bitcoin price actions, my expectations. Don't forget my expectation as regard today's trade is we're going to be shorting, and at the weekend we're going to be by the weekend we're going to be having a reversal. So be on the lookout for that. Stay safe in all you do. I think it's beautiful having all of you who are joining us in this live stream today. Those are the beautiful things that tends to encourage us going forward. Even